You can take chronic diseases and you can prevent, treat, or even reverse them by activating your defense systems using food. And whether you're healthy or sick, every person can take a decision 3 times a day.
Meet Dr. William Li is a world-renowned Harvard-trained medical doctor, researcher, and author known for his work on the connection between diet and disease prevention. He's also the president and founder of the Angiogenesis Foundation, a global nonprofit dedicated to investigating blood vessel health and its implications for various diseases. The author of Eat to Beat Disease, The New Science of How Your Body Can Heal Itself, Dr. Li's expertise comes in handy now more than ever as we question how long humans can live and how easily attainable longevity is. In this video, we're going to explore 5 health defense systems within your body that have the power to prevent disease and increase longevity, as studied and recommended by Dr. Li. And that's not all. We'll also share 3 simple, practical ways to enhance each of these defense systems in your daily life, so make sure you watch till the end. But before we dive into these remarkable defense systems, let's briefly discuss the causes of chronic diseases and how they relate to our health defense systems. Chronic diseases are the leading cause of death globally, accounting for 71% of all deaths each year. These illnesses often stem from a combination of lifestyle factors, environmental exposures, and genetic predispositions. Yet, our body is not defenseless. It possesses intricate systems designed to combat these threats. Dr. William Li has identified 5 critical health defense systems that, when supported, can drastically improve our ability to ward off chronic diseases. As we explore these systems, we'll uncover how making informed lifestyle choices can empower these natural defenses to maintain our health and longevity. The first health defense system is angiogenesis, which is the process of blood vessel growth. Angiogenesis keeps your body healthy from wounds and also performs other vital functions in a process that begins before your birth and continues for the rest of your life.
And when angiogenesis is out of balance, a myriad of diseases result. For example, insufficient angiogenesis, not enough blood vessels, leads to wounds that don't heal, heart attacks, legs without circulation, death from stroke, nerve damage. And on the other hand, excessive angiogenesis, too many blood vessels, drives disease, and we see this in cancer, blindness, arthritis, obesity, Alzheimer's disease. In total, there are more than 70 major diseases affecting more than 1 billion people worldwide that all look on the surface to be different from one another, but all actually share abnormal angiogenesis as their common denominator.
In essence, because angiogenesis is the growth of capillary blood vessels, it's a natural process used for healing and reproduction. However, as wonderful as angiogenesis sounds, it's a process that can be either good or bad, depending on what the new blood vessels are feeding. In a healthy body, the formation of new capillaries is sometimes necessary to ensure that tissues and organs receive sufficient oxygen in a process triggered by the body's chemical signaling system. However, when angiogenesis goes awry, it can become harmful, particularly by fueling the growth and spread of tumors. Interestingly, this is a key factor in cancer development, where the body's ability to create new blood vessels can end up supporting tumor progression. Therefore, understanding how angiogenesis behaves in cancer patients is crucial for addressing the disease. Before you go about believing angiogenesis works against cancer, did you know it also helps to prevent diseases including cancer? That's right. We already know that angiogenesis ensures that tissues receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to function properly. When balanced and well-regulated, it ensures tissues get the necessary oxygen and nutrients without oversupplying areas where harmful growths, like tumors, could develop. Therefore, it prevents conditions like cancer by restricting excessive blood vessel growth to tumors. In addition, it also supports heart health by maintaining adequate blood flow, making proper angiogenesis the key to keeping tissues nourished and healthy throughout life. Now that we know a healthy angiogenesis is crucial to a good life, what are some ways you can support it? For Dr. Li, the most important way would be by consuming plant-based foods such as fruits, vegetables, herbs, nuts, and even legumes. Plant-based foods with polyphenols like blueberries and tomatoes work to keep your gut healthy, and since maintaining a healthy defense system is linked to metabolism, it only makes sense to keep your gut healthy. Additionally, good exercise, and lowering stress by partaking in relaxing activities such as reading, sleeping, or even going on a vacation all help with promoting healthy angiogenesis. Side note, if you want a video about the best activities that can promote healthy angiogenesis, make sure to like this video so I know. The next health defense system is regeneration, specifically stem cell regeneration. Now, the discourse around stem cells has been ongoing for a while. Since it was discovered that stem cells play a huge role in the body's overall well-being, many people have shifted their attention to this defense system and how they can improve it. So, what exactly are stem cells? Stem cells are cells within the body that possess a very unique ability to develop into different kinds of specialized cells like muscle, brain, or blood cells. The fascinating thing about stem cells is their ability to generate, as not only can they replicate themselves, but they also repair and replace damaged or aging tissue. It is this ability to regenerate and differentiate that has made stem cells a focal point of scientific research, particularly in areas related to healing, recovery, and longevity. While human stem cells don't regenerate limbs like the cells of a starfish would, they play a significant role in maintaining and restoring tissues throughout our lives. It's why, when we sustain injuries, or even when natural wear and tear happens as we age, our tissues are replaced. This is thanks to stem cells, which immediately spring into action, repairing tissues and replacing lost cells. So, why does it have to do with longevity? Stem cells' regenerative properties are important for longevity, as they help delay the physical decline associated with aging, such as age-related conditions like weakened muscles, slower healing, and even chronic diseases. Unfortunately, as we get older, the number and efficiency of stem cells start to diminish, meaning that the body becomes less capable of repairing itself. However, according to Dr. Lee, we can slow down aging and even extend lifespan by promoting the body's natural production of stem cells. So, how do we do this?
So again, it's not one magic food, it's the pattern of food that you're actually eating.
There's a fascinating connection between our diet, overall well-being, and the body's natural production of stem cells. So when the number of circulating stem cells in our body starts to decline, we can naturally activate, enhance their function, and also protect them through diet and nutrition, exercise, adequate and quality sleep, stress reduction techniques such as meditation, yoga, and deep breathing. So what are the kinds of foods to include in a stem cell activation diet? According to Dr. Lee, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, berries, Chinese celery, beer, green and black tea, and dark chocolate work like magic. Additionally, consuming green tea daily can be highly beneficial due to the presence of catechins, which are a powerful antioxidant that possess the potential for improving stem cell production. They also help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, thereby creating an environment wherein stem cells can flourish. When you're consuming berries, keep in mind that colorful berries are the best kinds. These include options like blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. These kinds can have a beneficial effect on the body as a result of the high levels of antioxidants called anthocyanins they contain. These compounds have been linked to an increase in stem cell production and upkeep. Plus, berries are also abundant in vitamins and fiber. Therefore, they make a healthy addition to our diets. However, it's also important to avoid some kinds of food as a result of the damage to stem cells. These foods are high-fat diets, high glycemic foods that raise your blood sugar rapidly, such as sweets, sugary drinks, and refined food, and high-salt diets. According to Dr. Lee, by avoiding saturated fats in your diet, you may improve your ability to regenerate your circulatory system, improve your cognition, and help stop your stem cells from generating new fat cells or tumor cells. This way, you ensure that while activating your stem cells, you're also keeping them protected from possible damage. The third health defense system is the microbiome. Dr. Lee says that our bacterial selves are composed of beneficial microbes that play a key role in maintaining our health. According to him, they shield us from harmful pathogens, aid in the development of our immune system, and assist in digesting food to generate energy. So, what is the microbiome? The microbiome encompasses the entire community of microbes, including bacteria, fungi, viruses, and their genes that reside on and within our bodies. Although these microbes are microscopic, meaning you physically see them, they make many substantial contributions to human health and wellness. What many of us do not know is that most of the microorganisms in our guts have a symbiotic relationship with us, their hosts. This means that we rely on each other to survive as we both benefit from the relationship. How so? Well, we simply provide these microbiomes with food and shelter, and in turn, they provide important services for our bodies. Additionally, these helpful microbes also help to keep potentially harmful ones in check by maintaining our health, aiding digestion, synthesizing essential vitamins, and protecting us from harmful pathogens. It's why a balanced microbiome is necessary for disease prevention and longevity. Microbiomes help regulate the immune system, support metabolic processes, and prevent the overgrowth of harmful microbes that can lead to infections or inflammatory conditions. According to some research, a diverse and healthy microbiome is associated with a lower risk of chronic diseases like diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and obesity. Now that we know how important a healthy microbiome is, let's get into how to ensure your microbiome remains healthy. As Dr. Lee often says, your metabolism is tied to everything regarding your bodily health.
So the key, though, is that foods can actually influence our gut bacteria, either good bacteria or bad bacteria.
In essence, one of the best ways to care for your microbiome is to watch what you consume. Sure, adequate sleep and exercise are important, but eating the right foods is just as necessary. So, what to eat to maintain a healthy microbiome? You'd want to go for a diverse and plant-rich diet. The trick would be to consume as many whole foods like whole grains, vegetables, and fruits as you can. Foods like these are important because they serve as the perfect source of dietary fiber for your gut microbes as well as micronutrients for you. Additionally, these foods also reduce inflammation in your gut, which affects the environment inside. To ensure that your microbiome remains healthy, ensure that you're not consuming as much processed and convenience foods, that you're not overusing antibiotics, as they can disrupt the balance of the microbiome, and that you're not stressing too much. This way, you'd be nurturing a balanced microbiome that can support your overall health and potentially enhance your longevity. The fourth defense system is DNA protection. You might be wondering what DNA protection has to do with increased longevity, because we all know that DNA is the blueprint for all living organisms. But it is also the genetic instructions essential for growth, development, and functioning. Plus, because you could unintentionally do damage to your DNA, maintaining its health is crucial as it directly impacts your overall well-being and longevity. Your DNA gets more than 10,000 DNA-damaging hits every day. But it's not always your fault. Sometimes, these damages are a result of trillions of cells working and replicating non-stop. Healthy DNA would ensure accurate cell replication and proper functioning of cells, which would therefore support our body's ability to repair itself and resist diseases. But what happens when DNA isn't healthy? DNA damage to non-reproductive cells has been linked to several diseases, including Alzheimer's, atherosclerosis, autism, all types of cancer, depression, diabetes, inflammatory bowel disease, obesity, Parkinson's, PTSD, rheumatoid arthritis, schizophrenia, and lupus. Oftentimes, most of these diseases are a result of DNA damage thanks to age, inflammation, free radicals, infection, ultraviolet radiation from the sun, radiation from medical imaging, emotional stress, and so much more. In fact, the gradual decline in DNA integrity has been shown to contribute to the aging process and the onset of age-related diseases. However, Dr. Lee notes that our cells have evolved with powerful repair processes that prevent the vast majority of abnormalities that might develop in our DNA from being passed on when DNA replicates itself. So how can we protect our DNA from damage and keep it healthy?
So this is this incredible defense mechanism against our environment. And then and foods can actually speed up the repair, help fix holes that are in our DNA. And then the other kind of pièce de résistance for our DNA's defense is that there's something called a telomere. I don't know if you've ever had anybody on your show talk about telomeres.
By making suitable lifestyle choices and eating exactly what our bodies need. Some foods that positively influence DNA repair include Spinach, carrots, red peppers, lentils, beans, mushrooms, kiwi fruit, berries, broccoli, tomatoes, watermelon, guava, and pink grapefruit. However, Dr. Lee recommends that you avoid foods such as fatty foods, processed meat, and sugar-sweetened beverages. Food aside, exercise promotes DNA health as well. Plus, stay out of the sun to keep your skin protected to reduce the risk of skin cancer. Finally, the last health defense system is immunity. The immune system is a very special part of the body's defense mechanism. It's the defense system that protects you against harmful invaders such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites. With diseases like COVID-19 still a major concern, a strong immune system is crucial for fending off infections and even cancer. Why so? This is because your immune system works by recognizing and attacking these pathogens to prevent infections and diseases. Additionally, the immune system also identifies and destroys abnormal cells, such as those that could become cancerous. This way, it efficiently combats threats and maintains vigilance, playing a huge role in protecting the body's health and preventing illness.
In fact, it can even wipe out metastatic cancer that's spread all over your body. That's how strong your immune system is if you give it the chance.
Because the immune system works to prevent disease, it's pretty obvious that it plays an important role in longevity. According to Dr. Lee, a healthy immune system contributes to longevity by effectively preventing infections and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Also, it helps the body recover from illnesses more quickly and may also protect against age-related conditions by maintaining cellular health and function. So, how do you boost and maintain a healthy immune system? Number 1. Eating a balanced diet. According to Dr. Lee, a balanced meal includes a variety of nutrient-rich foods, including fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Key nutrients like vitamins A, C, D, and zinc are also essential for maintaining a strong immune response, so ensure to consume foods rich in these. Number 2. Staying well hydrated. It helps maintain the health of mucosal barriers and supports the overall function of the immune system. Number 3. Finally, aside from adequate exercise and good sleep, you've also got to maintain good hygiene, including regular hand washing and safe food handling, as it helps prevent infections and supports immune system function. Now, if you want to learn exactly how Dr. William Lee recommends supercharging your health defense systems, check out this next video.